Well, what's up everybody and welcome back to another episode of Lands of Elysian, and we're back here in the Fenrir Kingdom. So let's get started because there's a couple things I want to talk about. Alright, first things first, we're back here at the farm and we are here trying to, well, we thought we'd be collecting some wool, but it turns out we've only got one block. One block of wool, so I bred some of these up so that we can keep getting some of these little baby sheeps to grow up, hopefully, and eventually, well, we're gonna have to slaughter them so that we can get more wool. Yeah, it's okay. All right, let's get out of here. So what's happening is we're back. We've got a lot of new items, a lot of new things that are gonna help us to really just kind of progress a little bit faster and better. Well, maybe not faster, but just easier, I should say. Just a little bit easier. We've got lots of shulkers. We've got elytra now, but there's still a little bit more that we have to do just to kind of, well, hey, okay. What are you doing out here? Where did you... That's not the right color, but we'll just kind of take it. Alright, well, I guess we'll continue this way. So yeah, we need a gunpowder farm so that we can start making rockets. Rockets are going to be a tremendous help, so that way we have a better use out of our elytra. And we're definitely going to have to build up the library so that we can get a variety of different enchantment books. Obviously we need to finish up the tavern here so that we can put the dragon head in. So there's so much that we need to do. Now you see here I've got 2 shulkers up here already, right? So I've got this one full of all the stone stuff, this one full of some wood stuff, and that's because I've been trying to get some of the resources out of here and into here. So we're just going to collect these momentarily, just like this. All right, awesome. And we're actually going to go back. We're going to go back to my house, my little home here in the Fenrir Kingdom. And I want to show you everything that we've collected from the end. Anyways, going into the basement here where I have all my storage stuff. We have 2 shulkers. And these shulkers is just holding all of our loot from the end that we've gotten from one end castle and one end ship. Is it called an end castle? Man, I don't even know anymore right now. An end city. There we go. And yeah, let's take a look. So in this first shulker, we have all the armor and weapons that we collected. So we've got a couple of enchanted iron stuff, which is actually really cool. And then we have the enchanted diamond stuff. So I'm just noticing, we have a full set of diamond gear here, which is actually super nice because that means I won't have to spend any of my diamonds to get this. Oh, this one's got Curse of Binding. Anyways, we've got some nice loot here in terms of armor and weaponry, so that's super awesome. But if we go to the other box, this is all the other loot that we collected from the end. So we have 26 shulker shells. That's going to give us 13 more shulkers on top of the 2 we have in our inventory and the 2 that we have out here. That's 17 shulker shells. That's awesome. So something I want to do is probably take, let's see, 1, 2 from those, and we're going to take another 1, 2, 1, 2, and we're just going to create 1 redstone toolbox and possibly some other type of boxes. So that's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to take these 9 chests as well because that's going to help us craft those. Then we have the 2 potions of healings. We got an ender chest, which I'm going to probably take 1 of because that seems important to always have on us. In fact, I wonder... Maybe I might want to keep 1 here at home if I haven't built one already. We've got some horse armor, saddles, we've got 10 diamonds, 6 emeralds, 26 gold ingots. We've got a brewing stand, so we can put that in the cathedral as well. Some more sticks, so I'm just going to grab those. Iron, so we've got 57 iron, which, you know, big deal. We've got an iron farm now, but that's still pretty good. 4 chorus flowers, plenty of chorus fruit, some purple blocks of all types, an item frame, the end rods, we've got our elytra here, some beetroot seeds, and the dragon head. So I think we walked away, I'm going to put this in here, I think we walked away with a decent amount of loot. I'm also going to put this glowstone dust in here. I killed a witch earlier just because it was trying to attack me, but yeah. So we walked away with a decent amount of things, and I'm pretty impressed. I'm pretty happy about it. All right. I put away some of the storage things that we don't need, so that way we can actually go back up to where we need to go build, and we're all set and ready to go, I think. But some other things I want to talk about, if you guys noticed earlier when I was looking at some of the shulkers, we had an advanced tooltip that pops up a window showing me what's in that shulker. Super, super useful. I have the default version, which is just the listing, but I actually like the window that shows you everything that's in the item slots. Because that way you see exactly everything that's in the shulker instead of it just saying and 20 more or and 22 more. So that way you know everything that's actually in there. And that's just a resource pack actually. It just goes into your resource folder and it just kind of actually helps. And it actually does things with tools and weapons. So if I were to go into my tools, you can see that it's got a nice kind of display for that as well, for all the enchantments and the attacks and whatnot. So it's super, super useful in that aspect. I really do like it. But I'm bringing that up because we downloaded some data packs. And it's kind of like from, I think Exuma created these data packs. I'm not sure, or it's created by somebody, I forget who. But I know Exuma talked about it, and the one I've got in my hand right now is a book for statues, which uses the armor stands. Yeah, uses the armor stands. And you can kind of, I guess, do various things with them, display the arms or display like certain poses, just do certain things with it. And I think that was going to be super useful because we also downloaded other data packs like the player heads and things like that, because I believe we're going to start to possibly include just more life into the Fenrir Kingdom here, into this world in general actually. So I want to include like little heads that are decorated to be books and things like that, just to make everything look a lot more kind of like lively or lived in, and just to kind of create maybe like real kind of like, not real, but just characters at some of the stores, like just have like displayed people, which, you know, isn't really super immersive, but I think it'll add a nice touch. It'll make the place look kind of feel like it's lively. So yeah, anyways, that's what's been going on as far as like updates and stuff. And what we're gonna do is build something right here. I've kind of mapped out the size of this. Now the thing is, because we don't have any wool, I won't be able to complete this. So I'm not looking to complete this episode, because I know already off the bat we just don't have the wool to do so. So let's just see how far we can actually get with this today. But the Solista 7, she gave me a nice comment and said, you should add a windmill to your world. And I always thought about it, but I kept forgetting about it. And she's totally right. We need a windmill. We totally need a windmill in this world. And I've never built a windmill, which is gonna be kind of exciting. So let's actually do that. Let's see how far we get. And I think this by the fields probably gonna be a really perfect spot for it. So let's see what we can do. Okay, and there you got it. There's the windmill. Except we do need to kind of get some wool so we can finish the things here, whatever they're called. We need to finish the windmill wings, propeller parts, whatever. What would this be called on a windmill? I'm really curious about that now. Anyways, I got some little explaining to do. We started out building a big base, and I was just really not happy with the direction that it was going. So I just kind of went off and continued to record the rest of that video. But, ooh, I better get to sleep. But yeah, okay, there, daytime. Here we go, daytime. And, yeah, like I was just saying, I continued to record the rest of that episode, and I wasn't happy. I left maybe up to here, to this point of the windmill done, with this big kind of thing sticking out where the shaft would be for the propeller and stuff. I just wasn't happy. I wasn't feeling it, you know, and then I went on and I recorded the rest of this episode, which was not much there, and then I went on and recorded another episode, which will be the next episode. I was just in a bit of a builder's funk. So if you see next episode, it's still me being in a bit of a builder's funk, but I took the rest of that night and I just couldn't stop thinking about this windmill. And I thought, how am I going to build this? What would I do to make this work? How would I fit this into the world where I'd be happy with it? And I think I just thought about it so much, and I kept thinking about it, and eventually we ended up with this, or something like this in my brain. So I had to come back, record it, do the whole replay, and now we're kind of throwing away half of the original episode and just kind of importing the rest of what you're seeing now. So this is kind of cool. I am happy with this. So without further ado, while we figure out what needs to be done here in the Fenrir Kingdom, let's get to some comments of the day. First up, we have MC Frankie. And Frankie says, well done on killing the pesky dragon. Love the drama of it. I was on the edge of my seat cheering you on. It was turned out pretty well, actually. I was kind of surprised. I thought it would be more troublesome. We only died one time, and I think that's a win in my book, because I was expecting to, well, die a lot more. So yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun and definitely an experience. A first-time experience for killing the dragon on my own. It's awesome. Then we have Klautos. And Klautos says, right on, get her done. That's right, bud, get her done, and we did. We did get it done. For the first time killing the dragon on my own in a world where I am by myself, it's a hell of an accomplishment. I'm really glad to be able to do it. I think I may even try to do it some more. In fact, one of the data packs I want to download is drops from the dragon. So I think that should allow us to respawn the dragon, I think. I'm not entirely sure. It's something that I probably should look into, considering that it's going to be another first experience making that happen in my own world. So yeah, let's see what happens. Then we have the Solista 7, and she says, nice Ender Dragon fight, very cinematic, and yeah, finding an end ship is going to take a lot of time, but it means more episodes. I have never been able to beat the Ender Dragon yet, so good for you. Thanks, I appreciate it. And yeah, we actually managed to find an end city and an end ship pretty decently, I would say. I don't know if it was luck, but we still got to go back and actually raid that other end city that was right across from the one we went and tackled, which I think was a little bit smaller, but hey, that just means more shulkers, right? There's got to be more over there. But yeah, finding another end ship, I'm not too pressed for it, considering that we do already have Elytra, but we could always do that just for fun. So let's hope the next one doesn't take as long. I guess we'll see. Anyways, everybody, thank you so much for checking out the episodes. Your support always means so much to me. I'm so glad that you guys are always watching and just commenting and being a part of the comment board, the Discord, and everything. And if you're not, be sure to comment. You can get featured here on the comment board. There are links down in the descriptions of all my videos for my Discord, so come join the community there. My Patreon, Extra Life if you want to help me help kids with cancer, and just so much more. So be sure to check out the descriptions. There's just a lot of stuff there. So until next time, I'll see you all later, and I gotta go see what's gonna happen with this windmill. I really want to get this done. Anyways, I'll see y'all later. Have a good one, and bye.